And we got a Blade Master. We got a Keeper of the Grove. We hopefully have a chill time here today, ladies and gentlemen. And then we'll figure out if the undeads will also reign supreme over the second division that we got here. As of course the Premier League was played a couple of weeks ago. Like 1 or 2 weeks ago. Remo was casting for you. Last week it was actually. And now there might be some differences. So far so standard though. Well, you can argue, is this still standard? Opening up with the Keeper of the Grove. And what's the follow-up going to be? Is it still Mass Tier 1 as we're starting on a bit of an orc favored neutral playground on Northern Isles?
A player's forces are under attack.
Both open up their creep camps on the way to level 2, and Keeper has already acquired that, as of course... okay, that Treant can attack. I thought he summoned it behind, so he's not making a... he's not able to make a connection. Yeah, I think we can take a chill approach, so if you guys have any questions or talking points, let me know. Alright, you can just leave. If you come in here with negative vibes, be gone. So, Blade Harass coming in. And we don't see a Hunter's Hall. It's attack, it's no expo, it's Keeper, and then probably into Demon Hunter, into Dryad's Bears, huh? Alright, tech a little bit delayed. I would be very, very, very surprised to see such a late game transition to hunts. And that Mass Tier 1 has finally, after 4 years, fallen a bit out of meta. There were some moments in the past where this was also the case. When especially talents were played instead. And yeah, to be honest guys, we don't have a Hunter's Hall at all. Speaking of talents, I know that Lawlight played them a bit. Or more like, more than anyone else. And Sini was always a big fan of talents. For the past 9 years, I would say. Whenever it was possible to play talents, he did that. Was one of the reasons why Foggy back in the day was so good versus Orc. As it was his practice partner. And yeah, that is a little bit different from the norm. So Ice Orc, still pretty young talent in the Warcraft scene. Doesn't really find an opening. Has to decide if he goes TC or not. But Shadowhunter it is. And the Raider Walker response, which seems to be the most stable against this. No Purge, rather Disenchant. You don't need the Dispel right away. You have some time. Because of course, talents to be effective need tier 3. And the Master upgrade.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
In the meantime, these illusions put to good work. See, there might be an opportunity with the grunt, but yeah, focusing first on an expansion. We see mirror image already. No critical strike, which is against talents, I think, the right call. He will be up in the air once Cyclone is up, so having some mirror images, some illusions on the ground that do damage will certainly help you. Shadowhunter still going for Serpent Wards, as of course piercing damage helps a ton if you can get a connection to the talents. And it seems to be a solid game for Sini. He was not interrupted at all on his way to tier 3, but of course the Orc power spike is yet to come. When Ensnare is up, when the necessary levels are there. And we see Windwalk 2 actually. A little too late for the Creep Jack. Good idea by Ice Orc. But at max He could get rid of maybe one creep. That's not worth it, as he will be focused immediately. So Ice Orc has to wait a little bit for the heal waves, for the Raider Walker, and their respective upgrades. Oh, didn't get it, just a hair too late. But on the other side, he got the item. And now the steal. Okay. That was a ring +5, if I'm not mistaken. Kefa Luker, thank you for the tier 1 sub.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ancient of War for creeping goes down. Maybe he forgot to shift it over. So, Ice Orc, how comfortable are you facing only a level 2 Demon Hunter? Oh, risky business. Gets the backstab and another chunk of XP. The item goes to the Demon Hunter, which would have been extraordinary for the blade.
Forces are under attack.
And Tinker it is. All weapons online in a second. Waiting for the countdown. Druid of the Talon Master training. Cyclone up. He did not use a lot of Fairy Fire. So mana is looking good. Damage output is looking good. I think this game, while rather passive, is certainly in Sini's favor. Or maybe because it was rather passive, it is in Sini's favor. And here's the push. The Orc gotta shoot through this little needle hole here. First Talon, a bit out of position, sniped immediately, but same can be said for the Raider, who's tanking quite a lot. Peons coming in to repair. A mana potion would certainly not be the worst thing, or a clarity for the sake of mana. And more Serpent Wards. Fight out in the open. Nice disenchant here. Heal ward in the back. Caught by a dispel. So far, few losses on the Horde side. There's also a lot of regen coming through. Sini looks like a bit of a botched fight, to be honest. But now, with more Cyclone and more damage mitigation, he gets more kills. That's one, that's two, all on the cost of what? An Archer and a Talon? But Tinker in trouble. All Talons wrecked. So the longevity, thanks to Spirit Link, was there, despite there not being a heal scroll. Eventually, Ice Orc lives, but Sini can recover a lot quicker now. Doesn't have to heal up anything. Anything that survives is in good health. And talents are cheap and fast to produce. Thank you, Andrawisi, for the Prime sub. Okay, now, while before it was all about tech and upgrades, now it's about hero levels. 4 and 3 on the Horde side, 3 and not even level 3 Demon Hunter on the Night Elf side. Sini, I feel like the last push could have been executed better. Some easy pickups that are not necessarily supposed to happen. But he keeps his thumb on the Orc. No expansion for you, my friend. But yeah, that might be a win condition. Getting towers up. They're incredibly hard to deal with for a Night Elf at this stage of the game. But there's not a single one in the main. This one got killed. Andra, we see also gifting a sub. Let's go. That's a nice start into the week. We're switching into... we have to rebuild the bestiary. Not a pleasant situation here. Apfelsinenbaum with a gift sub. Let's go. Little bit of an issue here that the heroes are at the bottom side, right? We're not part of the town portal. Ice Orc, for now, doesn't realize that Moonwills were also filled to the brim. Like, even with the 2 heroes missing, would have been some losses. And now it's time for the towers again.
Players' forces are under attack.
Weird state of the game. Nobody has a clear advantage, but time is ticking in favor of Ice Orc, I guess. Andra Wheezy with yet another gifted sub. What's going on here? 3 gift subs in quick succession? I like it.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Red spot now. Movement speed would be grand. Brilliance aura would be the dream. Cloak of flames. If only it would apply on the illusions, eh? That would actually be a sick buff to illusions. Wait, it doesn't apply, right? Actually, I don't know. Do you know?
A player's
That would be sick. That would be like later on.
A town is under siege.
40 damage per second? It doesn't? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Haha, that would be 40 damage per second in an AoE. Yeah, so I guess for illusions, it's all about stats, right? Anything else doesn't really work, unfortunately. Or fortunately. Probably fortunately. But for a little bit of fun, it's unfortunate for us. Good scouting by Sini. Constantly clobbers down the towers. Wisps everywhere. Here's one. There's one. And Treants were sent to the bottom right hand side. With that, everything is covered. Quick invul potion against Entangle as was necessary.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Ice Orc setting up a little trap. Army not united at all. On both sides, actually. Nobody's really in position. I like the Headhunter edition.
Under siege.
They are weaker than Serpent Wards, of course, but at least they can move. And we're getting dangerously close to level 5 SH. Okay, here's a push. We have a Tome of Retraining used before, by the way. No more Windwalk, just crit and Mirror Image. Probably the most powerful late game build here. But just a classic radar play. Attack the base for a second, TP out. But Sini, man. Really impressed with his Treant movements. This raider can be considered lucky. Oh, not anymore. I was about to say, doesn't have to be used in the war, but now it is. Okay, wisps are being pulled. Seems like this is a decisive one now for Sini after defending the push at home. Here we go. Wisp number 1. Might get rid of the Spirit Link, but can't at the moment. Cyclone used pretty much immediately. And the Fairy Dragon deployed as well. This is a good setup for now. Raiders are able to connect to 1 or 2 talents. Uh-oh. That's not too grand so far. Not a single kill for Sini, right? Ice Orc with the crazy damage backline. Problem is, he needs healing yesterday. Maybe waiting for that level 5 to finally get the level 2 heal wave. Why did he go for 1-2-1? on that Shadow Hunter. Mana burn coming in clutch for Sini to just prevent the next heal wave. And now how do you deal with it? We got a pack of talents. Kinda hard for the Raiders to single out an individual talent to do the damage. And Fairy Dragon, you can also see, did the work here. But Expo is still coming up. Blade Master, by the way, with the cloak in the middle of all these talents, has to use Cyclone on it. SH! Oh, if only you had a heal wave. Now the Orb of Venom takes them down. And with that, there doesn't seem to be a chance anymore. An expansion falling as well. Heroes are low, but there's also an Invo Potion. This Demon Hunter, by the way, can we talk about the EHP of the Demon Hunter? It is absurd. Ring, gauntlets, Captain America helm, and evasion on top. This guy is soaking up damage. Nice Cyclones as well. This execution a lot better for Sini than the previous one. And Ice Orc, known for not tapping out early, but this is gonna be very, very hard to recover from. Andra Weezy with yet another sub, converting the Prime sub into a tier 1 sub. Yes! Gimme that sub money. Thank you, Andra. So, Shadow Hunter, no clarity, no mana potions. But mostly Raider attacks. We do have Pillage. 1-2 upgrades on the units, by the way. That's pretty dope. Okay, Moonwell's falling. Come on! 1 HP, really? Andra Weezy with another gifted sub. He keeps on giving! Or the person keeps on giving. MVP of the day so far. Alongside Sini, who was playing a good game. And yeah, this fight, man. Close to the Night Elf base. Snake sticks! Up! The pit is up. He's focusing on the Demon Hunter. Look at him, he's trying so hard to do any significant damage, but that is not the case. Staff is ready too. And once again, the duality of Spirit Link, it helps for such a long time. And then all of a sudden, everything is heard. And ready for the pickings. TP last second as well. I wonder if there's Moon Juice left after healing the Tinker up. But worst case, you keep the Keeper in the base. Far in the back. I'll let the Demon Hunter do the talking. Knut's Fortin, thank you very much for the 4-month resub. Love it! Thanks for the nice cast. My pleasure, mate. Tinker getting killed by a big crit. Oh man, if only he could get a heal wave out. That Hex, man, I really don't know if that was the call. Not that Sini is not losing anything. But it's easy to recover from it. And now level 5. This Demon Hunter level 5. Like, unkillable. Unkillable. And Tangle. And the damage dealer is dead. So is Ice Orc. Every single bit of catch gets him further and further towards the tap out. Valiant effort. But not a single unit left now. And not a single hero left now either. Talents can still work in 2024. GG. Sini takes the first map of the tournament. In a convincing, not flashy fashion. It was a slow game. It was a long build-up. But it worked just fine. Nothing out of the ordinary here. I think Ice Orc certainly bitten by his choice going for the hex there. Was it really necessary? I don't know. Yeah, big shout out to Andraweezy for the 4 gifted subs, or for the 4 subs in this game. We need more people like Andraweezy. Anxiety, welcome to the chat, mate. Are you ready for your big game today? Anxiety playing the match between the 2 undefeated players in Division 2 of the Dach Inferno. Great game, but arrived late. I haven't seen enough. Nice. With that being said, everybody, our second game is up. You know, the Chinese tournaments always quick succession, but a little break now. Maybe some sound issues, hotkey issues. But it's all fixed. Go, 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 go! And here we are. What the? Did I push the button? I didn't mean to. Oh, regame? Okay, maybe something didn't work then. Happens. Warcraft 3 is a fragile game where everything can go wrong at any given time. Not sure what the issue was, but should be fixed in a second. Sini is here, just Ice Orc is not. One player in the lobby has the nickname Shing Kong, and I love that. How is good, right? Let me look it up. Yeah. My Chinese getting so strong. The Lich King background soundtrack is cool. I don't know how I did this. It just appeared. All of a sudden it was there. And at this point I don't remember what the original Warcraft 3 soundtrack was and what was implemented later due to some mods or custom campaigns. Alright, Sini with match points. We kicked this off. Here we were saying there is no delay, and then we had some technical difficulties. Nothing ever changes though. Off we go. Comment from earlier. Neo, how's your Stormgate Pro career going? I heard you're pretty good already. I think I'm still top 500. As we again have a regame. I think I'm still top 500. I made second place in a German tournament, where I was clearly inferior to my opponent. Today a new patch launched, so I gotta find some time to play. But yeah, I think this was a rather calm week for Warcraft, right? With Lunar New Year around the corner. Where for once, the Chinese scene is slowing down a little bit. But now that the Warcraft grind is back, I will probably not be able to hold my top 500. How you doing today? Actually, not that great. I got a little bit of a stomach bug. I got neck pain. But that's about it. Do you have another job? Nope, this is my career. So supporting this channel is very important. If you guys have Amazon Prime, you got a free sub. Make it worth it while it's still worth something. Always appreciating the support coming from you guys. Gamer neck from all the Stormgate. I think the gamer neck is actually from Pal World. I played a little bit of Pal World. How many hours? Yo, Faloco with the Prime. Adek with the Prime. Let's go. Get him in. 35 hours of Pal World it is. KMS 3D with the tier 1 sub. 84 months. That divided by 12 is 7. And that is 7 years of support. Jesus Christ. That's amazing. Zwerg 1978 also with the sub. Tricycle Spider also with the sub. Love to see it. Well, 5-year consecutive anniversary. That's 60 months for you, man. That is a lovely, lovely number. And also the Muffin of Evil coming in with 13 months with the prime time. Woo! This feels good. Oh, this feels good. If we're talking job, how many hours do you invest in a week? If asking is okay, that is totally okay. But I can't give you an answer, to be honest. Depends how much there is to cast. Depends if we have to organize something or not. But I would... It's easy. Like, you could consider playing Warcraft and other games and watching Warcraft and other games as part of the job as well. So it's all... It's all up in the air, I guess. Some people would say talking about video games is no job at all. But now, finally, it's easy 60 hours plus. Thank you. There's kind words here in the chat. Ice Orc, bottom right hand side. Finally things are working! Yeah. Would have expected this more than full time. Yeah, you gotta update the homepage and do the socials and pay some bills and all that fun stuff.
A player's forces are under attack.
Do you have hobbies outside of gaming? Well, I went to a lot of concerts, but with Brexit you guys fucked it all up, cause no bands are coming to Europe anymore. Nice lightning shield creep so far. Oh, was there a steal? I guess? Oh, that's so close! Yep, he got the rogue. Sick. The Shadow Priest with the last hit. AC/DC ticket sales on Friday. Do you know me? And is that a troll? Or are you for real? Because there's few bands in the world that I dislike as much as AC/DC, to be honest. I find them so boring. You got tickets for the Donuts Molotov concert? There's a Donuts Molotov concert? Oh man, I'm out of the loop. So that troll eventually had to die, but I think it did the job in delaying the Demon Hunter. They were, well, yeah, okay, yeah, didn't know. I saw the Donuts so many times in my life, I'm pretty sure I saw them like 40 times by now.
A town is under siege.
And every single show was great.
A player's
And of course they
attack.
served as our outro song for a long time until the MCA said nope. So a bit of a harass heavy game. We've seen these attempts by Ice Orc earlier. Ooh, we got a hype train going on. 77% up to level 3. Come on. It's easier to find people that never went to a Donuts concert. Yeah, but is that a life worth living if you've never been to a Donuts concert? Not in my mind. Wee, close. All about the Sasquatch, but I think with Moonwells, everything should be fine. And Sini is going into talents again. And that's level 3, and that is a pretty solid early game for Sini, I'd say. Smooth sailing. No adjustments from Ice Orc either. But Sini with the big adjustment. Old school Beastmaster.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh. Goes into Hex again. Interesting. Okay, Beastmaster, that means no mana burn. We won't see a tanky Demon Hunter like we did on Northern Isles. Oh, Blade. Blade. He's revealed. What? Ice Orc triggers his inner fly and taps out. What the hell? Yep, that was 6 minutes 45 at GG. Wow.